Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
David Benavidez tells Canelo Alvarez, I want the belts, not the payday. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And David Benavidez has recently come out on the Russ Amber podcast and stated Canelo Alvarez can pick and choose if he's going to fight at 175 or if he's going to go up to 200 pounds. Whatever he's going to do, he can do whatever he wants to do. My main focus is the titles. So if he's not going to fight, he needs to vacate the titles and let me fight for the belts. And that's his exact statement. Now, the interesting thing is he stated that his main focus is the titles. He's not talking about a Canelo fight. He's not talking about a payday fighting Canelo no matter what. He's simply saying his main focus is the titles. So, over the course of his career, has he really shown that he's all about legacy and titles? Or has he shown that he's looking for that Canelo Alvarez payday? He's looking for those big fights. Look, let's separate fact from feelings. And the first thing you look at, you see that David Benavidez tested positive for cocaine and was stripped of his titles. Now, here's the interesting thing. Fighters who prioritize fighting for belts, legacies, do not lose belts to cocaine. That's just does not happen. So when you said your main focus was the titles, the lie detector determined that was a lie. Then David Benavidez, on a separate occasion, missed weight, was stripped of the WBC title, and fighters, once again, who prioritize and fight for belts, do not lose belts on the scales because they can't put down Taco Bell. So, once again, when you said your main focus was the titles, the lie detector determined that was a lie. See, we got to be honest and unbiased. And David Benavidez in his last fight, he weighed in at 169 pounds. Yes, that was the stipulated weight. But here's the problem. If you're going to fight for world titles at 168 pounds, why are you having a stipulated weight at 169 pounds? See, we understand that David Benavidez is struggling to make weight. You're struggling to make weight. You're trying to drain yourself at 168 so you could simply try to get a Canelo Alvarez payday at 168. We understand the situation, what you're trying to do. You might as well move up to 175 and get that smoke because this guy is literally struggling to make weight. See, fighters who prioritize and fight for world titles, they don't fight a pound over the weight class that they supposedly want to win titles at. See, you got to be honest about it. So when you said your main focus was belts, was legacy, the lie detector determined that was a lie. See, we got to understand, when David Benavidez tells Canelo Alvarez he wants the belt, not a Canelo Alvarez payday, we understand that that is nothing but cap. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.